Hi there. I've been wanting to do a vlog today, so I thought I'd actually just pick up the camera and get started. We are making lunch. So we actually have plant-based hot dogs here that we're gonna try. I haven't had these in years, so just like are trying to implement more meatless meals or meat-free options. I don't always go for like a meat substitute, but we are this time. Spent a lot of time looking for the piece that actually connects you to the tripod. I decided I am going to tackle laundry that has been sitting downstairs hanging up for a month probably. So putting it all away, figuring that out. I think I found a system in my closet that finally works for me. I had to go back through and declutter clothes, so I'm considering doing either a separate like clothes that I'm getting rid of and why I'm getting rid of them video, or I'm just going to do it with this one, so I'm not really sure about that yet. But it is Sunday. We have tomorrow off for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and there is an anticipated snowstorm coming our way, so we'll see what happens there. The lunch that we had was actually fairly good. Like upon first bite, it tasted like a corn dog. After a while though, it kind of lost its flavor, so there was that component. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I'm not sure how I feel about like vegan and vegetarian substitutes for meat now that I've experienced eating them solely as a vegetarian, and going back and eating them again as a meat eater is certainly interesting, but trying to incorporate like some different food choices and in some ways healthier food choices. I don't know. It's just one of those things that we decided to try. I forgot about these pants. They have been sitting downstairs forever. Like, can you, no, it's really hard to see. I'm not sure if you can even see that. Oh, there you go. They're like a little wrinkly. No, it doesn't want to focus on them. They're just like a little wrinkled. They're fine. So part of the reason I got rid of certain clothes in the wardrobe has to do with the fact that I just was not wearing them. And when I put them on in the morning for work, I would take them off and they were just not working for me. This white top has been in there for months and months, maybe half a year, and I have just not worn it. So now I'm finally wearing it. Part of the reason being that whenever I would wear it, it'd be a day where I was cleaning and I'm like, I don't want to get it dirty. Well, it's fine for today. And it's actually been nice wearing a piece that I had intentionally gotten. I don't know, it's another organic basics. Here's another one I completely forgot that I had. Another video I was thinking about doing is reminiscent of one that I had done back in college, which was, I think it was like 10 items and making different outfits. So I kind of want to look at my capsule winter wardrobe and see how many outfits I can make, mostly for work purposes, to like know how I can differentiate those clothes and like make different outfits. Because in the morning, sometimes I don't have the mental capacity to say, how can I make a new outfit today? Oh, I just can't film it how I want to. Felt like there was something in there. It's just a tag. All right, I'm in the bedroom and I just picked laundry all up off our floor. I mean, our floor space is from here to here. And the rest is like the bed. So it's a small room. But like the amount of stuff that was just found sitting around, I don't know. I don't want to wait till spring to spring clean. So I'm kind of doing a clean right now. But this, yeah, that's when real life kicks in and you're like, that's disgusting. And we are going to make a nice, clean, tidy space, but that's what happens when, you know, you're working, you're busy, and you don't get around to those little things. It really does make a big difference. It's like Fluffs that I'm chasing around. Come on, Fluffs. We got more socks, did laundry there, still doing laundry downstairs, and considering what I want to do about the Christmas tree. In the trailer that we were in, we had a Christmas tree in our bedroom, and we never put it up in the rental house that we were in because as soon as we got there, we were ready to move out due to some unfortunate situations there. But it's Christmas, so we put the tree back up in here. We got a second tree for the dining room. I think I'd like to take this tree down and put the one in the dining room in here. Maybe I'll leave the one in the dining room. I'm not really sure. This kind of functions as a light for us because there's no overhead lighting. It's just a very tight space in this bedroom. So I'm trying to do some thinking and think about how I can make it feel bigger, more spacious. Probably making the bed would be a good start. It's a king size bed in a small room, probably like 8 feet this way, 12 or 14 feet that way. So very small compared to what we're used to, which is fine. I actually like it small. It's just a matter of figuring out how to fit the king size bed in it. So for lunch we have leftover mushroom soup. It came from a vegan recipe, only I changed a few things. I used chicken broth, so it's not vegetarian or vegan. It is dairy free. We use cashews ground up. We use cashews ground up in place of milk, and then I have leftover hot dog buns that are going to be our bread. Just using what we have. This is the other side of our bedroom. And I just want to take a minute here or two to explain why I love my husband so much. There are so many reasons why I love him, but there's a really big one, which was me becoming frustrated in this space. Frustrated how small it is, frustrated how it doesn't feel simplified, like my mind feels cluttered being in here. I'm gonna raise this so I don't have to bend. And he is a carpenter and mason by trade. So he's able to look at these fine details and evaluate a space and find a way that we can make it better. And one of the things that we decided to do, this bed was pushed up against the side of the wall and we actually centered it. So the pillows are filling in a gap right there because I'm obviously doing laundry and I gotta take it off. It's not a ton of room. I can like walk over here and get onto the bed, but more likely than not, we're gonna like go onto the bed this way. The other thing is that we are going to surrender this very lovely antique nightstand and we're going to repurpose it downstairs. So that's going to go out of the space. I think I'm going to take the tree down, which is like, I just want to show you this space. So here's the bed, right? King size bed. And I'm not moving, I'm just turning. There's a tree and there's the other wall. So like it is such a small space. Anyways, I just was so down and out about this, so frustrated because it is a small room and like visual clutter just really bothers me to the point that I don't realize it's bothering me until it's too late and I'm just like overwhelmed and frustrated. So we're gonna make this space look really nice and I'm very thankful for him because just a 5-minute conversation around the future of our house, and the things that we can do right now really reset how I was feeling. He came from a home very similar to mine. It was always very messy and cluttered, and I think having us grow up in a very similar setting, as adults, we can express our frustrations and know where each of us is coming from. So I love him and I'm grateful for him in this moment for that. And we're going to repurpose the space. The other thing that we're going to do is get a box spring from probably Ashley's furniture store where we got the other one. And we're going to raise up the bed. He wants to build a whole bed set afterward, but this will at least get the bed up and elevated, which I think will actually help fill the space a little better. And thank you for being here and allowing me to express my frustrations. Because there are people who probably don't get frustrated in their space, but then there's probably a lot of people who do. So this is my moment of frustration, and now I feel like I can hit reset and make this space new without even buying anything, except the bed framey thingy that's gonna come after. But that's not today. Just, we're gonna make it better now.
Hey stranger, look my way. You're new in town, I'm wondering your name, and I'm guessing that it's real pretty and then some. Hey stranger, look my way. The coffee wasn't great, but I'll stay anyway and come back tomorrow and order another one, because I like everything about you. I like everything about you. Yes, I do. Standing there in your waitress active.
This is perhaps one of the longest times we've ever gone between footage. It's been like weeks, probably a couple weeks. We have a snow day right now, and I'm working on my action research for my capstone in my master's program. I have been beyond busy. I'm just a busy person in general. I usually don't like that word, but I do like the pacing of certain things. So I have been working with my student teacher, and it has been lovely having them in the classroom. I've been working on my action research, which has been a lot to implement. Thinking about best practices in literacy and just so much going on. And then my husband and I have just been enjoying time at home. So it is 8:59 and I've been working probably for 2 hours on action research. I'm going to keep going, wearing some comfy clothes today. I'm going to catch you up. We're going to talk about things. I hope you're doing well. And I know for those who have reached out who aren't, or who have expressed hardships, know that I'm thinking about you. You're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers, and there are just hard parts of life. I totally get it. While I'm on the topic of hard things, Ivy did pass away recently. I'm going to insert a really sweet picture when she was still alive and with us and cuddling my husband. Not really sure what happened with her, something going on with an illness, but she was one of the lab rats, so I guess I've been told they don't live as long. But also we just don't really know how they were bred or really, I guess, where they came from, even though we know that they came from Maine. So yeah, she is missed. June and Holly are still with us. And yeah, okay. Anyways, coffee and research and Taylor Swift and the window view. That is my morning. Nice window view.
You sure know how to do. I see you standing there wearing flowers in your hair and think, hey, you sure look like you. I like everything about you.
We are going to do a Costco food haul. We went to Costco and got a whole bunch of different stuff, so I figured I'd just walk through it before we put it away. Okay, we have meatballs, and there are 140 meatballs in here. Those were $19.99. A 4.5 pound bag of chocolate chips, $8.99. We have a 32 ounce bag of dark roast coffee. That is a local company, pretty close to us, $15.99. a really large bag, that's not really large, a 12-pound bag of organic light brown rice. That was $13.99, and this lasts us a long time for the two of us. These are more expensive. They're $19.99 for a 20 bar pack of Kind bars. This was definitely a splurge. It was, let's see, fully cooked 48 to 50 slices of bacon, and that was $12.39, but we have company coming over for about a week, so we decided to splurge on that. We like the Dave's Killer Bread, and we get this all the time at the grocery store. It's like $5 or $6 per loaf. For the two of these, it was $8.89, so definitely cheaper in the long run, but we don't go up and get it that often, so we'll just freeze a loaf. We really like the flat pretzels, and these are $7.59 for a pound and 12 ounces. Knowing that the Super Bowl's coming up, we got more snacks. So we got Chex Mix as well, which we don't typically get, and that was $5.99. These multi-grain tortilla chips we love, and we actually like them more than the regular tortilla chips. We could have got two of these because we like them so much, but we got one, and they are $4.29 for a bag. These for like a 10 pack are $5 or $6 at the grocery store. So there are 68 to 70 in here, and they are $13.79 for the bag. So we're gonna have those for breakfast. Orange juice is something that's like not in stock here. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but definitely a low supply of orange juice, so we've been without it. But they had a 4-pack at Costco, and actually quite a bit. This was $10.99 for the 4 of them, so we got it as a kind of a treat. I think actually a lot of this is really just a treat. Another splurge is a 24 count of cookies for $7.99. Yeah, just a splurge. Those were $11.99. And then we got 2 packs of the Cheerios. It actually comes together as that. And these were $6.99, and it looks like they were $2 off, so I guess they were $4.99. Tortillas were $4.69. We buy these enough that it actually just pays off to get them at Costco. These were a splurge for the Super Bowl. They are just pigs in a blanket, and they were $21.99. So definitely a splurge, but there are about 100 pieces. So that's like 50 for each of us. They were all out of fig bars, which is what we usually buy. We also used to get Belvitas too. We were going to do like a homemade food item instead of the Belvita, like banana bread or like a breakfast cookie, and then have the fig bars. Well, they didn't have any fig bars, so we went with the Belvitas, and those are $13.59 for a pack of 30. And one of the switches that we are making is from olive oil to avocado oil where we can, because avocado oil has a higher what do they call it, smoke point. So this is a 500 degree high heat, so it smokes less, which is important for cooking, and also that we have our girls over here, our rats, so we want to reduce that. So that's what we got here. All right, then we have the box. We finally ran out of sesame seeds that, well, we still have a little bit, but they were from the discount store, and I saw that Costco had sesame seeds, so I grabbed those. Those were only $4.29. I love their spices there, and they are big. Ooh, this should go in the fridge, but it's delicious. We sampled that at Costco. It's pure coconut, kind of like a yogurt. So I was thinking about using this in like soups or like with falafels to substitute what would usually be like a milk product. This was actually really good on its own. It'd be good with like granola. This was $4.99, so that wasn't bad. It is 16 ounces. We have the spray avocado oil too. I actually tend to like the other container that they had it in, but that's okay. It's just a different design. It actually might even be a different brand. I don't know if I still have the other one. This was $8.79. We got stick butter, so there are 4 in a pack, and there are 4 packs for 16 sticks, and that was $10.99. Maple syrup there is cheap. As a Vermonter, we always have maple syrup. We use it in our coffee. We use it for breakfast sometimes. And it's actually just cheaper at Costco. So that ran us, let me find the price. Wish this was like organized by type of thing, because it's not. It's organized by how it was scanned. Oh, Combs. That's because it's not listed as maple syrup. It's listed as the brand. This was $12.49, which is like roughly $1.50 cheaper than at the grocery store. We like to use the bacon crumbles in like soups or stir fries or breakfast in the morning. It just makes it really easy to grab it and put it in. So this was probably not that price. Oh, now I don't know if I said the wrong price because we had 2 bacons. Nope, this was $8.99. Yeah, melatonin. This has helped us fall asleep when our schedule has changed. This was $11.99. I take a probiotic. This is a little bit more pricey. It is $24.99, but I notice the difference when I take it. And then we have batteries, and those were actually on sale, so they were $13.99. That was a good price. And somehow all of that, assuming I showed you everything apart from the 2 5-pound bags of peanuts, ran us really expensive. I felt like it was a complete privilege to go to Costco and not like just something that, I don't know, it was expensive. It's something that we definitely couldn't usually afford typically. It was $356.56. So splurges aside, we could have spent less, but we decided to treat ourselves this time, get different things, especially for like the Super Bowl and having guests over and making some switches. So it is what it is, kind of stocking up on different things like rice and butter and those objects. Yeah, it was ridiculously expensive. Groceries have certainly gone up in price, but also just to shop at Costco usually runs us $250. We don't do it often. It saves in the long run because there's only 2 of us, and the bulk adds up and like helps when it's divided by, I don't know, serving size or unit. But yeah, that felt expensive, so that is what we got. I'll do a quick go around. Oh, we also got 5 dozen eggs, cheaper at Costco than it is at the grocery store. And I want to show off our new centerpiece island that we have. So hold on, let me take you off here. Okay. So first, here's the island that we got. They were going to throw it out from where it was from, and we were thankful to be offered it by my husband's cousin. So really nice. It needs to be cleaned out still, but drawers there. That's not a drawer. Cabinets, shelves, those are the words. Then we have some more drawers. It smells like incense, so we are putting in these baking soda things to hopefully absorb the smell of that. This is going to become like the prep station, but now I can show groceries on the island instead of on the floor. So groceries, even though I did put them on the floor, put some away, some more up here. So yeah, that is everything we got from Costco minus the peanuts, and it felt very expensive. Good morning, friends. This vlog currently and will never have a consistent day of vlogging, but I want to show you my outfit because I went to a thrift store and we went to Talbot's, and I'll talk more about that later, but I love this dress. Hold on. When you find clothes that make you happy, it's everything. Look how cute! Doesn't this make you want to like be a fun teacher, be happy and excited to talk about like fractions and multiplication and the other things I teach? I love it. Kind of reminds me of like Taylor Swift's old style of dresses that she'd wear. It is like a little tiny bit like, not tight, well, yeah, maybe like just a little bit snugger right here, which I'm not always used to, so I'm getting used to it, but I still really like it. And ta-da! I'm gonna go teach now. Okay. I'll pick this back up somewhere, sometime, and edit it. Okay. It's a new day. It's a new outfit. So I want to show this with you. And the reason why I'm excited about these clothes is basically I went to Talbot's, store I'd never been to before, but I have raved about those Talbot pants in other videos. Their stuff fits me. Like, I feel like I need to take a better moment to say that my whole life growing up trying to find clothes that fit, it was impossible. I couldn't find clothes that would fit me, and I would feel miserable coming out of a dressing room. Awful. I tried every single thing on in Talbot's that my husband thought might look good on me, I thought I'd like, and it all fit. All of it. So at some point I'm gonna do a new closet like update with you all just because they're fun to watch.
I am only 26. I just had a birthday, but I feel like I'm dressing really professionally lately, and I like that style. So, okay, hold on. Look at this blazer. It was really expensive, brand new. They were having their semi-annual sale, and I didn't know they had that, so we just went in at the right time. I'll have a story later on this, but I was just super anxious going in. Like, I was ready to walk out and leave because it looked too old for me, too fancy, too expensive. The ladies there were lovely. They were also teachers. They were amazing. Okay, anyways, I just love this. Oh, opal necklace, okay? I have on a turtleneck and then these really nice pants that feel like sweatpants. And apparently my battery is almost dead, even though it was literally just at 2 out of 3. Okay? Sewn on pocket, so can't put pocket in. That's fine. Everything fits. I can't be the only woman who struggles with this. The only woman. I can't be the only woman who struggles with this, who struggles to find clothes that fit. Anyways, I'm off to work. What was that? Oh, it was my phone. Okay. I am off to work. You're still watching this, so I can't say have a great day, but I hope you had a great day when I was filming this. All right, see you later. This kind of video makes me wonder if people have ever filmed like a month in the life, because it's a new day. I'm doing my hair. By doing it, I mean instead of showering, I sprayed it with water, put a little like sculpting gel in it. No really clue what I'm doing here. And I am listening and I am watching a teaching video. So something that I've been doing since January is watching videos that help me be a better One of the things I've been doing since January is in the morning watching videos that are about teaching to make me a better educator in some aspect. So a lot of them have been a focus on the science of reading because that's a passion that I'm interested in. But then I discovered this guy, Real Rap with Reynolds, who's a teacher for secondary education and likes giving advice to other teachers. This one's What If You Suck as a Teacher? And this is the first year where I feel very confident in my teaching, very confident in my lesson planning, my day-to-day life in the realm of being a teacher. Like, it's very productive, it's what I want, it's fun, it's engaging, it's exciting. But having a student teacher has made me really reflect on those first 3 years and kind of what would I have loved to have heard as a new teacher or as a student teacher. So it's really made me go back and reflect, share resources with my student teacher, and think about education with a fresh perspective. And I know you're not all educators, but I'm glad you're here and listening to this because it's a passion of mine. I am a person who always wants to grow, especially in my career. I always want to try new things. I don't ever want to be stagnant. And I think that comes from teaching different grades like every year. So I'm growing and I'm learning, and this year has been great. So I'm gonna like keep doing hair, and by keep doing hair I mean I think I'm actually done. Brush teeth, get dressed, maybe do a little bit of a longer video here. I don't know why I just did that. I'm gonna brush my teeth. B-roll.
My perfect date starts in a small cafe. There's hearts everywhere cause it's Valentine's Day. We order up waffles, then share the whole plate. Sit by the window and start to debate. There's nobody else I'd rather spend my everyday with. I think it's sweet, she sometimes winks when she laughs. I like the way she dances barefoot in the grass. Yeah, we get along alright, cause I've been dating me my whole life.
I'm still really enjoying this deodorant. It's a native deodorant, cucumber and mint. And my only complaint is that the bottom popped off. So like you have to actually pull it off. And this insert kind of gets twisted a little bit. So you gotta like push it in. But it's like a push pop from like back in 2000s. They still have push pops? They must. I'm almost out. They didn't have any more when I went to Target last time. There's only one Target in Vermont. Just one. And it's a drive. Not from where I grew up, but from where I am now, it's a drive. So I have this. My husband uses this kind. I don't like this scent as much. This is the sea salt and cedar. I like it for him. I just don't love it for me. Yeah, it definitely feels more of a neutral scent. I don't know, this reminds me of deodorants growing up. Is it weird to share with you my deodorant? I don't know. But anyways, because I was worried about having something that has baking soda in it, I haven't reacted to it. I just make sure I don't like shave in the morning and then put it on. But this should be compostable in the end, and it's working out.
Afternoon sun starts to peek through the clouds. We take the back streets to avoid the crowds. Waltz over sidewalks and twirl in the breeze. She'll catch me if I get weak in the knees. There's nobody else I'd rather spend my everyday with. She doesn't mind that I don't know how to cook. She likes the way I keep my nightstand filled up with books. And I think it's sweet, she sometimes winks when she laughs. I like the way she dances barefoot in the grass. Yeah, we get along alright, 'cause I've been dating me my whole life. She doesn't mind that I don't know how to cook. She likes the way I keep my nightstand filled up with books. And I think it's sweet, she sometimes winks when she laughs. I like the way she dances barefoot in the grass. Yeah, we get along alright, 'cause I've been dating me my whole life.
The lighting in here is just not great. Bed's messy. Anyways, I'm wearing my turtleneck that I've had, and I don't even know where it came from. Okay, it's Andrew Mark. Don't actually know what that means. I am wearing my Talbot thrifted, not even by me, by my mom, pants, because the brand just fits me so well. Usually I would tuck stuff in, but today I'm not. I'm not tucking it in. And I might throw some sort of jacket over it. I don't know. I'm not like a style guru, but I love feeling good in my outfits. A thought that I had that I might actually run by my husband. I love leading. And one of the things I was thinking about is how I could help other teachers. That might be a YouTube channel. It might be like an Instagram. It might even be just supporting teachers who need help, or like having services where I could mentor other teachers. I don't really know what that would look like, but it's just a thought of something I'm passionate about, and I don't know, maybe tap into that passion and that interest. I might have thoughts around that. You know what, maybe my therapist would have some thoughts around that. I love talking to her because she gets it as a therapist and as someone who has a lot of teacher clients. I love psychology. I love learning. I love a lot of components about education and academics. And I'm already talking to my husband about like what other certifications and what other masters I might want, both to increase my salary and to increase like my experience. Oh, it's supposed to go the other way, isn't it? See, I don't know a whole lot about fashion, nor do I necessarily have a passion there. I just enjoy feeling good. I hope you're doing really well. Again, I probably said this already in the vlog. Who knows? But you know, each day is different, and each day I'm filming, you're living out a day. So, I mean, you have lived out probably weeks at this point of the vlog. So just know I've been thinking about you like a lot. Thinking about a lot of people who have connected with me through YouTube, and it's always a sincere and genuine thinking of you, hoping the best for you. I hope the best for me all the time too, and it's difficult. So thinking of you. All right, my goal is to get to work around like, I don't know, 30 minutes before work happens, before I start. So I'm gonna grab my watch, grab my lunch, and then it's off to work.
The way I keep my nightstand filled up with books, and I think it's sweet. She sometimes winks when she laughs.